This is the most hostile and racist and most anti-union, anti-worker administration that I ever worked with since 2003.
In Escondido, caregivers and nurses are calling on Palomar Health to bargain in good faith after more than a year of talks still hasn't resulted in a new contract.
Very, very anti-union. Very anti-union. We never had this experience before.
The unions say management has been intimidating employees, something they say they saw again during Monday's news conference as management watched on.
It's kind of like intimidating, but I don't care. I don't care. They can hear what we are saying because what we are saying is true.
Palomar health officials say they have been asking employees if they would participate in a strike. Chief of Human Resources Jeff Washburn maintains that's not intimidation and it's the company's right. He also pushes back on allegations of racism.
That's fictitious, erroneous, quite frankly, it's shameful and disappointing.
The contract for the caregivers and nurses expired last month. Palomar health officials say they recently made their last, best, and final offer, which included 4% raises over the next 3 years.
We've offered those last, best, and finals just because we need to move discussions along. So are we still open to negotiations? Absolutely. We're ready to meet. We just can't be held hostage to these delays.
Gildardo Milan has been a food service worker for 30 years at Palomar Health. He says some of his coworkers are making just above minimum wage.
So every year is 4%. Inflation is almost 8% right now. Right. You know, come on, you cannot survive it.
The union says it's not all about money. There's also disagreements about patient care and contracting out certain services.
I think that's kind of how they're trying to portray it, that we're greedy or something. And they're trying to say that, hey, this is a great offer, you haven't had a raise, you need this.
Both sides say after 20 years of contract negotiations, it is unusual that a new deal can't be finalized. There hasn't been a strike vote called, but the union is accusing Palomar's management of illegally declaring an impasse of negotiations.
We're not anti-union. We had a good relationship for many years. They're just pushing the envelope right now.
The nurses and caregivers unions represent about 3,000 employees. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.